India's energy security or energy sourcing is concerned, the government has stated publicly on several occasions, including me here, that ensuring the energy security of 1.4 billion Indians is the supreme priority of the government. Diversifying our energy sourcing in keeping with objective market conditions and evolving international dynamics is at the core of our strategy to ensure this. All of India's decisions are taken and will be taken with this in mind. As far as Venezuela is concerned, it has been a long-standing partner for us in the area of energy, both on the trade side and as also on the investment side. We were importing energy or crude oil from Venezuela till 2019-20, and thereafter we had to stop. Again, we started buying oil from Venezuela in 2023-2024, but had to stop, which were halted because of reimposition of sanctions. As you are aware that Indian PSUs, they have established partnership with the National Oil Company of Venezuela, PDVSA, and they have our PSUs have maintained presence in the country since 2008. Consistent with our approach to energy security, India remains open to exploring the commercial merits of any crude supply options, including from Venezuela. There's a history of engagement with Venezuela. We have long-standing energy partnership with them, and we remain open to exploring options of availability of crude oil from Venezuela and other places, depending on its commercial viability. Prime Minister had a telecon with President Trump on Monday. Post that call and post the tweet by President Trump, Prime Minister thanked President Trump for the reduction in reciprocal tariff. Prime Minister noted that Made in India products will now be exported to the United States at a reduced tariff of 18%. This trade agreement, as we see it, will give a major boost to our exports to the United States. It will be a major boost to the labor-intensive industries here in India, create new job opportunities, growth and prosperity for our people. Also, let me say that the US side has also clarified that the final figure of tariff is 18%. Congressmen who were here, they were Representative Mike Rogers, he's a Republican from Alabama, Representative Adam Smith, he's a Democrat from Washington, and Representative Jimmy Patronis, he's a Republican from Florida. It was a bipartisan declaration that we had here. They were also accompanied by senior staff members. They had a meeting, they called on the External Affairs Minister. They also had a meeting with Defense Secretary. Discussion centered around bilateral ties, bilateral cooperation, matters of trade, Ukraine issue, what we are doing together in the Indo-Pacific. They also had a meeting with industry leaders, in particular in the defense sector. So overall, it was a good meeting, and the fact that it was a bilateral, bipartisan congressional delegation from the US reflects that there is strong bipartisan support for India-US relations. We had over 50 countries who participated. If I remember correctly, 54 plus European Union, 54 countries plus European Union participated in the meeting. External Affairs Minister was there. He, after he made his remarks, and in his remarks he highlighted the challenges of excessive concentration and the importance of de-risking supply. He also talked about structured international cooperation. He also highlighted India's efforts towards greater resilience through national critical mineral mission that we have, a rare earth corridor and responsible commerce, and he conveyed support for the FORGE initiative that has been set in motion post this critical minerals partnership. Reza, in regard to your question, I don't have any further details, but I can tell you that India is supportive of FORGE initiative, which in a sense replaces critical mineral initiatives that was there earlier in place. India-EU FTA, there are internal, as you know, last week we had the signing of this historic landmark trade deal. Now the trade deal, the trade agreement They have to undergo internal processes in both sides, in the European Union and also here in India. But let me tell you, both sides remain politically committed to implement the agreement as soon as possible.
Jelajahi cara baru mendapatkan informasi. Download Metro TV Extend sekarang.